Good morning, friends. I'm Dr. Ajay Shah, bringing this another Facebook Live. Today's topic is again continuing the series on weight loss. I've done 17 segments on weight loss, so please watch those 17 segments. Those 17 segments are available on YouTube. Start with segment one. Segment one already has about 190 views, so please watch segment one and then finish all the segments. Again, 17 segments are done. This is segment number 18. Um, One thing as you go on this weight loss journey, and as you watch these segments, I want you to do one thing. I want you to take notes. Have either notes on your phone or take notes on a on a notebook with a pencil or a pen, and follow those notes and read those notes again and again. I'm trying to interact with you. I'm trying to pass the information and knowledge what I've learned over the last 45 years as a physician and also as a cardiologist and as a lifestyle physician. So I'm trying to transmit all that knowledge and experience I have gained. So please take notes. There was another question about eating in the evening. So the best thing is that you should not eat 4 hours before going to the sleep. So if you are sleeping at 10:30 at night, try to have your dinner by 6:30 or even earlier. Also trying to eat intermittent fasting within 8 to 12-hour window would be ideal also. So if you have a breakfast at 7:30, try to stop eating around 5 o'clock if you can. That would be ideal intermittent fasting. Another thing I want you to do is as you go on this weight loss journey is start keeping the food diary. And you can keep the food diary either on your phone or in a notebook. Keeping food diary has shown to have higher chance of success in weight loss. So I want you to keep food diary. And food diary can be as simple as writing down what you ate, amount you ate, approximate calories, which you can either look it up or you can just guess. You know, most of us are good at guessing calories, but if you are learning, then look it up, each food item, how many approximate calorie and how much amount you ate. Also guess on fiber amount and guess on protein amount. I always, whenever I keep my food diary, I always guess fiber amount because I want to get 50 to 60 grams of fiber every day. And I also want to guess protein amount because I want to get adequate protein. I don't want to get too much protein, like about 70, 80 grams, or I don't want to get too little protein, which is below 50 grams. So I want to get, for me, protein between 55 and 80 gram of protein. So I always keep my food diary with approximate calorie, approximate fiber, approximate protein in each meal. And I try to total it out in the evening and see how many calories, total calories I ate, how many grams of fiber I got, and how many grams of protein I got. You can keep the food diary in a in a nutrition app like Chronometer or many other app, MyFitnessPal, many other apps. But those things are very cumbersome, and at times those things are not hard. Those things are not easy to continue long term. For me, at least, the easiest thing is to I have an iPhone. Easiest thing is in the iPhone. I have a separate note called Food Diary, and I put the date and I put the food I ate. For example, I just had a mixed vegetable, a cooked vegetable, and I wrote it down how many calories, how much gram of fiber, and how much protein I had. So again, you can keep food diary. I highly recommend keeping food diary. People who keep food diary have a higher chance of success with weight loss. And you can refer to your food diary every day. That will also give you an idea what kind of healthy food you are eating and what kind of healthy food items you can repeat week after week. And it's much easier to keep repeating items and keep repeating the healthy recipes and keep repeating the healthy food you cook. So food diary will definitely help. Um, there was another question again, which I have covered in last few segments, is the amount of protein you need. Let me tell you one thing. If you're eating a variety of whole food, plant-based food, and adequate calories, you will get enough protein. Most of us need anywhere between 50 and 80 gram of protein, and you will get that amount of protein if you eat adequate calories. If you're eating 1200 calories, you may have to eat more concentrated protein food like legumes, beans, nuts, and that may give you higher amount of protein. But typically, you will get protein adequately as long as you eat variety of food and eat about 1,800 calories. If you eat 1,500 calories, uh, you will get about 60 to 70 gram of protein from whole food, plant-based, no oil diet, and eating 1,500 calorie. And if you are burning anywhere from 2,000 to 2,500 calorie, you will start losing 1 to 2 pounds per week, which is a very healthy pace of weight loss. So again, you don't need to lose more than 1 to 2 pounds per week. If you are about 250 pounds, you may end up actually losing 3 pounds a week, which is very good pace. Once you start losing more than 3 pounds per week, you take a risk of losing muscle. So I don't want you to lose more than 3 pounds per week for sure. If you lose 3 pounds a week for 1 year, that's a 150-pound weight loss. That's like excellent weight loss. Even if you are 400-pound person, 150 per first year is an excellent weight loss. Most of your chronic disease will go away if you lose that kind of weight. If you're losing 1 to 2 pounds per week, that's still a 50 to 100 pounds per year weight loss, and that's also an excellent weight loss. So don't rush to lose weight. Lose about pound to two a week, and you will get to your goal before even you know it. And the reason I explain this thing is because if you eat 1,500 calorie, that gives you enough quantity of food, particularly if you eat whole food, plant-based, no oil diet with low caloric density, that will give you almost 3 to 4 pounds of food per day. That will give you enough satiety, that will give you enough appreciation, and that will not make you go hungry, and you will still lose about pound to two per week, if particularly if you're burning 2,000 to 2,500 calories. That means it will require some exercise, preferably at least 30 minutes, hopefully 1 hour to hour and a half of exercise every day. I just came back from gym. I did a leg workout. I did 30 minutes of leg workout, and I jogged or ran 30 minutes. That's my 1 hour. I will have a today steps at least 15, maybe even 20,000 steps today. My steps average for last 4 years has been anywhere between 18 and 22,000. That's almost 2.5, 3, 4 hours of walking. So if you are in this weight loss journey, make sure you have at least 30 minutes of exercise every day, preferably 1 to 1.5 hour exercise. Walk all day instead of sitting, just walk all day. At work, walk 3 to 5 minutes every hour. At home, walk every time you are home, not doing any work or any activity. Just to get up, stand up, and walk. While you are watching TV, walk. While you are talking to family, just walk and talk to family. I've made a habit of just walking whenever I have a free moment, and I walk at least 18 to 22,000 steps every day. The American average is about 3 to 4,000 steps per day, and that's partly the reason obesity has gone up. Like I've explained that you don't need to exercise heavily for weight loss, but definitely exercise will help. Exercise will make you sleep better, make improve your mood, prevent emotional eating, prevent the depression or treat the depression. So definitely exercise is very complementary to the healthy eating when it comes down to weight loss. Um, there was another question um, about Indians or Southeast Asians and their body mass index, and that's a good question. For Americans, for white and African Americans, BMI of 25 or above is overweight. But let me tell you one thing. In my opinion, even for white and African American, BMI of 22 is the healthiest BMI. So if you are trying to lose weight, do not stop until your BMI comes down to 22. And if you are Southeast Asian or Indian like I am, try to bring your BMI down 20 to 21, which is a healthy BMI. Many Indians and Southeast Asians have body fat much higher, even at a low BMI, and they're at risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And this is called thin outside, fat inside, TOFI. This term was designed and given actually in United Kingdom, where a lot of people, a lot of Southeast Asians were thin. Their body mass index was only about 22 or 23, but they had a lot of visceral fat, and they were actually at very high risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So if you are Indian like myself, or if you are Southeast Asian, try to have body mass index 20 to 21, and that's the healthiest body mass index. There was another question about having adequate iron if you are on a whole food plant-based diet. Let me tell you one thing, you will get adequate iron if you get enough green vegetables. Plus, other benefit of getting iron from plant-based food is that plant-based iron is a non-heme iron, which is much more safer and much more healthier than getting a heme iron from animal products. Heme iron has shown to cause a lot of heart disease, a lot of heart blockage, a lot of heart attack. So try to avoid heme iron as much as possible. Obviously, I don't want you to go vegan like I am myself a vegan, but I want you to at least have 90% of your calories from whole food, plant-based, no oil diet. If you want to lose weight, if you want to be healthier, then definitely 90% calorie from whole food, plant-based, no oil diet is must. Again, I've explained you in my previous segments, weight loss is not the goal. Goal is fat loss, goal is regaining health, goal is reversing many chronic disease, goal is preventing many chronic disease, goal is living long, goal is living healthy. Weight loss is not number one goal, because if a person starts smoking, they will start losing weight. If a person goes on keto diet, they will start losing weight. If a person becomes depressed, person will lose weight. If person develops cancer or is going on a chemotherapy, person will lose weight. But that's not the healthy way of losing weight. So I want you to lose weight in a healthy way by going on a whole food, plant-based, no oil diet, and regaining some of the good health. Um, I'm going to recommend a conference. It's called The Real Truth About Health. The Real Truth About Health. The Real Truth About Health. That conference is available on YouTube. So search it on YouTube. The Real Truth About Health. There are many, many episodes from the great speakers, including Joe Furman, including Brenda Davis, including Clapper, including Dan Ornish, including many, many other great speakers. So watch that conference. I was just watching an episode by Brenda Davis on the real truth about health, and in that episode, she actually teaches that how we can get adequate micronutrients, including B12, calcium, folate, iodine, vitamin D, omega 3. Because, like I said, losing weight is obviously one goal, but also getting adequate micronutrient is the main goal. And to get all the micronutrient, including, like I said, B12, folate, iodine, calcium, vitamin D, omega 3, is very important. And in that video, Brenda Davis goes through very detailed about how to get those micronutrients and other micronutrients. So please watch that video. It's about 1 hour long. It's worth watching it when you have time. I've explained a lot of what she's teaching into my previous segments. So if you don't have time, that's okay. But if you have time, please watch that video by Brenda Davis on Real Truth About Health. I'm going to stop here. This is a short segment. I'll be back in a few hours. Please watch segment one on weight loss on YouTube. Please subscribe to our channel. Please also watch segments on depression, on high blood pressure, and also on how to live up to age 110. Have a great afternoon. Eat healthy, exercise some, meditate, sit in the sauna if you have access to. Talk to your spouse, talk to your family, talk to your friends, and have a great afternoon. See you in a few hours. Thank you.